Bravo, Mystic members. Mystic Poet 82 here. Unfortunately, I don't have a poem today, and it'd be kind of hard to do one outside because he's digging up all the shrubs in front of the buildings because it's just too much to take care of. So, I'm going to do something I was talking about in one of my earlier vlogs if you paid attention. I'm going to show you what's in my treasure box. Right now I have too much stuff to even fit all of it in here, but for what's in there right now, we can go through it. That was the little wheel cap to my Honda, which that little old car was a beast. I can't remember when it came off, but I think it was when the axle broke, which scared the crap out of me, but luckily it didn't do that much damage. This whistle, I think my uncle gave it to me, got it from somewhere. It's actually made out of clay, and it's really cool. Like, he always found the most unique, like, gifts in places. Probably the most recent thing I've put in here is Munchkin's baby teeth. So I just put them in this little thing to keep them safe. And I think this was my grandmother's, this little pouch thingy. This was another old pouch that it's made out of leather, and it's actually really soft. Now I'm weird. I have horsehair. And I didn't realize, I totally forgot that I saved other ones. I saved some from Ellington, who, I guess that's 40 years old in our years, and which would be 100 in horse years, so. He was an old man when he died. He was a real sweet Appaloosa. And like I said before, my mom takes care of retired work horses. He was a school horse. Who else did I save? I don't remember. This might have been Paddington. I'm not sure, but it's not marked. I think Paddington had black hair, so I think that was him. This one, Sugar, came from a horse that was actually in the big field before we used it, and she was owned by someone else. Now this hair actually at one point was a knot, and I couldn't get it out just using my fingers while it was on her, so I went in the shed little run-in shed that we had, because we had just ponies at the time, so they didn't need a lot of space. And I got the scissors and I cut it out. And I was like, you know what, I'll just keep it as a memory kind of thing, because she was real sweet. She would always come up to the fence and let me pet her and stuff. Okay, let's see. When I used to actually go to concerts, they were Christian rock concerts, I saved the patches. I never used them for anything. I have the Insiders and 5 Iron Frenzy, which I glued, I think, to something, so now it has glue on it. Or I did that to keep the threads from coming apart. Now it looks kind of bad. This is a little sack of quartz. I think this was another one of those oddball gifts that my uncle found somewhere. He always, like, went to the weirdest places. Now this little bag, okay, this has the key to my first car, which was the 94 Dodge Shadow. Yes, I'm bad, I saved the key. But goodness knows that car's probably in a junkyard somewhere. These keys, I have no idea what they went to. It looks like a locket or something like that. Or like a journal kind of thing. I also saved the one to my Dodge Neon, and it glowed in the dark. Because I know that one got junked, because I think the head gasket went or something. And for some reason I saved a Pepsi cap. Like, some of the stuff I saved in here, I'm not sure why, but I did. Piece of snowflake confetti? I don't know what that was from. I'm guessing that was another band. SFD, I forget. It was a pin, but the back came out of it. Project 86, I still remember well. But yeah, that was another one. And this is a holographic dinosaur, which you cannot... If I turn it the right way, you can kind of see it. And I have no idea where that came from. Oh, and if you ever wondered, like if you ever used a whiteout pen, like when you shake it up and you hear that thing making noise, yes, I'm a dork. I cut one open once, and it's just a little metal rod. It's basically what keeps it mixed up. I always wondered that, and I was like, you know what? When I use this one up, when I can't get any more white out of this, I'm cutting this sucker open. So I made sure I did it, like, in the sink. Oops. And, yeah. First, love notes from my boyfriend. That one's kind of hard to see, like he did it with gel pen. Now these two are interesting. This is my grandfather's mom's dad, his business card. He worked for a vacuum company. And here's something that has my grandmother's name on it. If you can pronounce that, good job. It's really difficult because it's Serbo-Croatian. Obviously the last name McReynolds is easy, but yeah. Georgica is how you pronounce first name. I won't even attempt the middle name. Now in this little bag, oh my goodness. There's a lot of little things in here. Oh, you guys know those little capsule things that you put in water and they turn into a foam thing? It's kind of hard to tell, but this was actually, I found one of zodiac symbols, and that was my Aquarius. So I just kept that. Also, I have, from other concerts that I went to, was the shirt I was wearing. I think it was just a plain red shirt. And they signed my shirt. I don't remember which one that was from. Might have been Joy Electric. And I know this was Goaty Hook because they always put... They always put Goaty Hook, hearts, and then whatever your name is. So they were pretty cool. And these are like Christian rock bands too, so they're on the more wild side. An old Hers pen, which is where my dad used to work, and my uncle. And they don't make pens like this anymore. Like, it's pretty much mostly metal. Most pens nowadays are, unless you get expensive ones, are plastic. Children's Miracle Network bracelet, which is Walmart's charity, and I got that from work. Another bracelet from Borders. It's called it says "Reading is Magic" on it, and I wore that one actually a lot, so it's a little bit worn out. And an EB Edge card when they were a thing around here. I know there's not hardly any left. My old Longwood Garden pass. Business card for that. I don't know. There was my uncle's business card when he used to work there. Okay, most of these business cards really don't mean a lot. Stoner Wade Ford is one of the business, like, car dealerships in Coreyville, and that's where, when I was talking about my mom's red Ford Escort wagon that I picked out, that's where we got it from. Oh, I dropped something. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was a movie ticket. It's a movie ticket for Pirates. I think it was from the cheap. Okay, there's a business card I don't want anymore because they screwed us over. Yeah, here's a couple other... I have a bunch of other movie stubs from when we went to the movies. My friend Mandy in school gave me this and put a little note in the back of it. I don't know what that is. To a bank company that is no longer I actually saved my old debit card. They don't exist anymore because another one took them over, and I've had them forever, so that kind of sucked. Oh yeah, and I did save my purple door bracelet. Oh, I did go to... Okay, this was 2000. So I did go another year, but I saved that. That came with something. It's an ornament, I guess. Oh, when I went to Lancaster Bible College. Okay, I have some things that came with figures that are in my curio cabinet. Oh, there's a Return of the King movie ticket. We don't even get really movie tickets anymore because he just buys them online. And then a lot of times we forget to save them. Let's see. Oh, there's the neons tag thing. Yeah, some of the stuff, I don't know why it's in here. Blue Mountain Ski Resort. It is a lot of fun. It's not just skiing either, it's snow tubing too. It was so much fun. I love snow tubing and I want to go back someday. I don't know what this was for. Horsehair pottery. That's probably my curio cabinet too. Also, here's something I actually don't want. If anybody wants this, let me know. It's a Winnie the Pooh patch. I don't know why it's in there, but I don't need it. I like Winnie the Pooh, but I have no use for that, and I'm not into it that much. A black donut balloon. I don't know where that came from, or why I have it, or why I never blew it up, but there it is. Alright. There's not a whole lot left. Now this thing right here is like full of movie tickets, so I'm not gonna go through all them. But let's see what else. Keychain I got. I think actually that's right, we made these when I was in Israel. Like they were just plain and then we had to pick what colors we wanted to put in them. So that was kind of fun. This little pouch has, oh yeah, back at the one movie theater, I think it was AMC. I want to say AMC. Before it became a dine-in theater, which it is now. They give you these little tokens to play the games. And it was kind of an odd number, so I just kept it. Okay, the last time we went to Hershey Park, you know they have those little things where you put the penny in and it presses it and it turns it into that. So I have that one. Oh, and then there's a smiley face one. And then the one with the flag. I know I have another penny that's done like that, and it came from Luray Caverns, but I don't know where that one is. Yeah, like, there's stuff, too, like, when I went out on dates with my boyfriend, I saved that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go into all of those. Oh, this is an antique. It is a tin collapsible cup. And it has a lid. Now, here is something I did say to somebody in Discord that I had. It's a broken arrowhead. So it's, like, chipped right here. So I think when they chipped it, they realized, oh, it's no good, so they threw it out. But yeah, you can basically tell that it is. And this is one of the old Bennington marbles. You can see the ends where they held it together when they were making it. So, like, I don't know if any of those things are really that valuable. I doubt it. But I don't know what happened. Oh, that's right, I put my pin on something, but that was the case for my Walmart 5-year pin. My old Jesus fish ring, which I really liked, and now it's all like bent up and tarnished. Yeah, I don't even like a lot of this stuff. I have no idea what's in here. I don't know what that came off of. And then there's this little silver cross thing. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, I have like a lot of weird random. Let's see. There's this little box. It's like stone. And I have, oh, Pokemon charm. I never knew what I wanted to do with it, but I stuck it in there because I knew it'd be safe. Now I'm pretty sure in this tissue, oh god, I just dropped it. Well, it was the tiniest shell that I ever found. Now in this little jewelry box, I don't know why I just put that in there by itself, but if anybody remembers the old Looney Tune stamps, I still have that one. That is it for what's in my treasure box. At least that's somewhat important. So just curious, do you guys still have a treasure box of stuff that you collected over the years? Let me know in the comments, and have a wonderful day.